What's up, everyone? Let's make sure we're live. Yeah, looks good. Looks muted. Alright, I think we're good. Yep, looks good. Alright, what's up, everyone? It's Budget Magic, and we are definitely doing a revisit. AKA fluxing people to death. It's literally a $20 deck. If you feel the need to build it otherwise, in paper, I think it's like 40. Yeah. The most expensive pieces are the lands. So let's just have him. Yep, we'll accept. We're just getting rid of some of the cards that we have. Alright, there we go. And we're good to go. Alright, so let's get a rolling. And let's flux people out. Because that is our job. Alright, here we go. Alright. Two lands, a Saram. Get a lot of draws. I mean, we'll keep this. Yep, we'll just get Saram all happy. Yeah, I've seen this combo. We can actually fight through the damage. Nice, so let's yield, draw. Alright, so we just want to draw two cards. Next turn we'll play Aid, which will let us equip up Cathar Shield. So that pretty much, if we can draw another Cathar Shield, our Saram's untouchable. We'd like a blue-white land and a blue. Then we got the blue. Crush is really good here. Yep, he's afraid of Saram. Alright, so we drew another Saram, but we're going to Cigar's Aid. Alright, double whir. Not all that great. But we need to draw a... Yes. Yes. We did draw an AetherFlux here. So... one land lets us turn on AetherFlux, and then we can start doing some fun things. They can kill Saram, we can just put another one out. So I don't feel like we're in a bad spot here. Yep. Yeah, he's not swinging, so another Cigar's Aid's not what we want. So I don't want to play the Cigar's Aid because that may trigger other things. So let's do that. Do that. We have a 5/5 Vigilant Saram. It would require us to get to 6 mana, which seems to be a hard thing to do. But, you know, that's Captain's Clause. That's not what we want to see. Yeah. No blocks. Alright, so we drew the Inventor's Fair. We can chump if needed. Nerd Ape. So he can't move Stitchcraft. He can swing. Alright, so he's latching it up. Hey, he can attack. I will just snap block this. We'll take 3. Alright, so we gain a life. Alright, not the worst thing. Reverse Engineer. Gain another life. Draw 3 cards. Alright, so... Saram. We just have to figure out how to survive. Paradoxal. So Ceram for Sigarda's Aid. We're at 13. Yes. We may be one turn short. Yeah, because you can swim with that. I gotta block that. Yeah, if he alphas, it's game. So we'll just scoop it up. Give it to him. Alright. So Fumigate, really good. Crush will be really good. Other than that, Authority's not that good in this matchup. And we're not that great. A little slow. Alright, so we got one land. I'm going to keep it. Alright, so let's do that. Pass turn. Alright, so we got lucky. It paid off. So we're just going to cast that. We don't get to draw with Ornithopter. It's just a 1. It's just a 0 drop. Basically, next turn will help our rebukes. Yep, we'll take our 2 from Nerd Ape. Alright, so... Alright, Paradoxal, not really that great. Probably what we'll do is we will swing with Ceram. Hold up Rebuke. There's a few cards we don't want to see come down. That's one of them. So. Drew the land. Alright, so let's Sigarda's Aid. Basically, we need to draw another land, and then we can AetherFlux, and then reverse engineer. This is fine. You can equip up. We can take some beats here. Yep, there's the equip. No need to block yet. Alright, so we drew the land. So play Paradoxal, or play AetherFlux. We do have a Paradoxal, which I'm not keen on playing, but we'll see, because we will reverse engineer, draw 3. Alright, so Nerd Ape. We're going to take 7. Alright, so we get the reverse engineer. We can tap down our AetherFlux. See what we get. Alright, Prairie Stream is good. Double Rebuke, not so good here. We were hoping to draw some of our other 0 drops. So we may have to throw away. Yeah, we may have to throw away. So he's going to give him haste. So we got 9 coming across. Oh, he's not swinging with everything. Alright, so we can block. There. Draw land. Alright. Wow. That's horrible. That's what happens at times, though. Alright, well, 0-1. Yeah, let's see what we got. Alright, so we got Port Town. So, yeah. We'll keep this. Maybe we will work for a 0 drop if we have to. The Authority could be good, it could be horrible. Looking to be kind of horrible. Alright, but we'll Authority anyway. There's no need to reveal. Nothing we're doing right now. Lily. She may be a problem. All we needed is a 0 drop. Could have rebuked her, it would have been fantastic. We are going to whir at the end of turn for 0. 0. Take that. Land for turn. Boop. Rolls expertise. Play that. Yeah, we're just gonna scoop that up. So it's Lily. So, yup. The spell really not super great. That's fine. Rebuke will be fine. Where is horrible. And we go like that. All we need is some negates. And I think we'll be okay. Yeah. Whoop. Yep. We'll play first. Oh, look at that mulligan. Alright, yeah, we'll keep it. Yeah, I guess so. Nope, no reveal. I mean, we're not getting punished, at least. Nope. And we'll have a negate for Lily. So that will be good. Probably burn the rebuke, honestly. Yeah. We got that. I got you covered there, bud. Don't worry. Kemble not gonna come down. Alright, so we gotta pass. No lands, no nothing. Yep. Kalidas is fine, but there's really not much to do with my deck. Nope. So next turn we can reverse engineer. We'll take some Kalidas beats, but really, I mean, I'm not too worried about that. Why did I just do that? I am out of it today. It's been a long day. Drew a land. Let's draw 3. Alright, well, we got a Saram. And double Paradoxal. But nothing for... Yeah. Probably scoop. Not much I can do here. Yep. That's it. Strip out negate, and we lose. 0-2. I know this deck is actually better than it's showing, so let's keep rolling. think I just gotta get back into the play of the deck. Man. Let's keep it, because we only got 18 lands in the deck, I think was my deck. So, we're going to go that into that. Alright, so no reason to show anything else. The reverse engineer will help. Super confused by this deck already, but that's fine. Hey, we're gonna rebuke just about anything that looks harmful to our being, our well-being right now. I'm gonna sit back a little bit. Maybe that's why I'm not relaxed. Let's rebuke it. That scry is super helpful. Alright, so that. Let's do that. Ah, that's a whole lot of rebukes and nothing else. This deck today. Undergrowth champion. Now we got double rebuke up. If our opponent ever finds a land, we're pretty well, dead. Nope. Yep, we take 5. Well, we can wear out our AetherFlux reservoir. I don't know how much that will do, but we can definitely do it. So we got, we're for 4. Alright, that feels good. Yeah, not much we can do there. Yeah, Servant's fine. Blue. Boop, boop. This is 4. We draw another one. We actually can, we still have both rebukes up. Alright, well that's something. Nope. That's a whole lot of nope. We will not allow that green Gearhulk to fall, please. Now get our inventors for a trigger. Might as well play. Yeah, we can crack 4 lands. It's 8 right now. If he makes me cast something, or like counter it. Yep, which he's doing. Yep. Boop. 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 Bonesaw. No, you should have equipped up both Cathar's Shield. That would have been a Stonewaller. Depends on how he does it. Alright, so Thopter's gonna jump in front of the 5. Go to 2. And Ceram's not gonna help us. Double AetherFlux, nothing else. Alright, so Fumigate feels really good. Crush feels fantastic. Authority, not so much. We're out. I mean, Crush is fine if we bounce our stuff. Not great, but fine. Especially if we get an 8-8. Nope, mulligan that. I'll keep. Put that on top. Play that. No. What's nice is we'll get a Ceram out. And then we can Cathar's Shield. Get a draw deeper. Hopefully draw another land. Or you just start getting back-to-back, like, 0-drop draws. Alright, Nissa. Alright, so we get our Ceram. Yep. So we drew a Crush. Not really what we wanted here, but it's something we didn't want to draw off the top anyways, so getting it out now is fine. So, pass. Should have attacked. I'm playing really bad tonight, guys. I apologize. Yep. More stuff. Joke's on you. I got another Ceram. Alright, well, that's Constrictor. Voice. Yeah, we're pretty dead here. Let's keep drawing. Oh, let's draw again. Nice. Still no lands. The only good news is we can reverse engineer. And find some lands. Somehow we may not be dead here. Do not ask me. How are we not dead yet? Actually, let's take it. Alright, so in all honesty, we have to do this. And then 8. Holy God, another snake. Alright, well. I don't think we have a way to live. That's a thing. We have Unreal. So we block there, 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 still take 15. Had to kill. Had it all day. Ugh. That's a heartbreaker right there, folks. this is fine. Alright, so it's better to play the Prairie Stream tapped. And then next turn, okay. We're gonna do this. Play Saram. Draw a card. Another land. That will now be an untapped land, but we do have the first striking lifelinker blocked. Interesting. Sure. Alright, well, we got lands. We do have a Burrell's expertise if we ever draw anything good. Please hold 1 second, friends. We have a delivery. Boop. Boop. This is courtesy of one of our awesome viewers. They sent me a deck list and said, hey, you should play this. And I said, hey, this looks like a fun list. So I'm just buying it right now. Alright, so boop, get rid of that. Unbridled growth. You got it. No, he can have energy. Not blocking. Oh my goodness, today. Tonight is the night of just awesome. I've had some unlucky nights, and tonight is one of them. We may be jumping to another deck. Well, I love this deck, and this is like my pet deck, and I could play this for hours. For some reason, it is being super frustrating tonight, and I know it's just probably me having short patience, and I apologize for you guys. Yeah, I'm not caring about that. We have 18 lands in deck, if that tells you anything. I mean, this is just silly. $18 lands. Or am I at 20 lands now? 20. 20 lands in the deck. Where's my math majors that will tell me what odds at 20 lands we're going to totally have to bounce those. So, not blocking this turn. Yep. Sup, Paradoxal? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Eerie Interlude, huh? What's up, Brian? Tonight's a night. There's no other way to describe this tonight. This deck is absolutely just demolishing me. And I'm probably playing horrible as well. Like, I will not lie, I'm not in a bad mood. I'm in a really good mood. It just... Tonight is just not feeling it. So this may be one of the first nights I actually jumped to a secondary deck. Yep. It's either bricking or flooding. There's been no in between. Keep. We'll play the Prairie Stream because if we draw any untapped source or another Prairie Stream, we can play the Port Town untapped. It's been the tale of extremes tonight, honestly. It's been brick or flood all night, and I do not know why. It's just the deck has been rather consistent when I run it normally, and it's just like, yeah. Alright, so see, this is why we do that. So we're going to reveal Wheel Saram. And we're going to start drawing some cards. See what happens. Alright, so we drew Reverse Engineer and Paradoxal. So this isn't the worst draws we've had. We have a land to play. It's going to come into play tapped. But we did get some extra cards out of that deal, so we are a card ahead of him now, which is good. So he's playing more Unbridled Growths. I don't know what deck he's playing. It's a thing. Alright, so we're going to do that. We have Rebuke up, which is great. Next turn we can reverse. So the plan is reverse. So he gets an energy off that, which is fine. So he's going to make a black for 0 energy. Draw a card. He's looking for lands, I think. Now, we're going to rebuke Lone Rider. I still love Rebuke, by the way, guys. Don't get me wrong. And I still love this deck. I don't know what my opponent's doing. There we go. Alright, so we drew a land. I'm still going to reverse engineer. Alright, so that was actually a pretty decent draw. Alright, so we can't rebuke. I don't want to give him an energy, so I'm not attacking. So that turns out his hubs. So I don't want to give him that energy. And we're in a pretty good spot right now. There you go. So he's using up that energy. Alright, so he can't Eerie. Alright, so I don't want a Paradoxal. I kind of want to... I'm actually going to bounce the Clue. And I could Paradoxal for value. Yeah, let's Paradoxal value. Sometimes you have to. Alright, so we got a Sigarda's Aid. Alright, so at this point I want to discard Fumigate. Fumigate's not helpful here. He doesn't have a board state. I'm the one with the major board state, so... And we don't want to deal damage to him. And we did actually bounce the Clue. So... He's actually drawing it right away, telling me that he doesn't want me to do that again. But he will get the Revolt trigger this time. So... That's a thing, but we are gaining life. So let's do this. Let's reverse engineer. That's a horrible reverse engineer. Let's Sigardizade. We're going to discard a planes. We have Rebuke Mana open now. If it really gets a little funky, we can Crush. He's only got 2 open. Yeah, let's just tap that down. We do not want to deal with a Harvester. We'd rather put that in the yard. You're playing against my deck. Alright, so trigger Revolt. Alright, that's fine. I may Crush here. Yeah, I super may Crush at this point. So we're going to do that. Reveal that. Play a Sigardizade. Cast a Surge. Bounce everything back to hands. He said this deck is boring to play versus buy. He's accusing me of copying a deck off of Goldfish. Wow. Our opponent was awesome. It's a copy of an MTGO Goldfish deck. And this deck is boring to play versus. Buy. Awesome. I got a big helping assault on that one. Alright. Give me 1 second here, guys. Did I choose the wrong one? God, I chose the wrong one. Alright, let's merge. That's not the one I was supposed to choose. Mardu. Control walkers. Load. Remove own cards. Basics. Add the cart. Alright. I mean, I guess this is... Yeah, that was a big helping assault. I mean, whatever. I wasn't lasering him. I was just bouncing his stuff. I mean, I don't like the bad mouth, but I mean, I'm playing a fair deck. He beat me game one. I was just doing a lot of things. Ugh. Uh, we're gonna keep off my better judgment, but having a turn one authority on certain decks is really good. This deck, it's really good. So, white allies or anything that looks like it's going to put down a lot of creatures, authority is fantastic. So, just straight fantastic. We'll reveal. Play that. No trickery at all. Nope, no need to reveal this time. So we're drawing in untapped, untapped. Just depends on how low we're actually going to be. You, sir, are not allowed to play that card. So we're playing against humans. Green-white humans. I don't know how we fare. It's not looking good since we're not drawing any of our stuff. I'm going to take 4. Lone Rider. Boop. Card order bot. It's been that type of night. I need all my cards. I need all my cards. Give me my cards. Alright, let's get back to our opponent. Blessed Alliance, gain 4 life. Alright, alright. Alright, so normally I would bounce my Bone Saw. I still may do that. For some life gain. Yeah, we're gonna bounce my Bone Saw. Alright. Play that. Play that. Play that. Go to 15. It's one of those, I feel like I need to start tinkering with the land base. Because there's a lot of games like this where you're just like, I need lands. And then you're like, there's some games where you're like, I don't want any more. Stop giving me lands. Go to 14. Alright, well, we got a Rebuke. Technically, I can still crack Inventor's Fair. Yup. That's a negative Ghost Rider. I mean, we could definitely look at going a slower route. Maybe that's something we gotta do. Give me a Cathar Shield. Bonesaw. Cathar Shield. Ugh, come on. One time, good drops. Like, I remember the blue-white version that was, like, the slow, controlly, like, Torrential Gear Hulk. And that one was great. SRAM gets to fall in front of something. And that's game. Doot, 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 doot. Not even seeing it. Yeah, the Essence Gearflux Cloud Blazer version. I mean, we did lose Reflector Mage, but it's still something. Mono White. We seem to be bringing in the same package. So maybe it's something like that. So that was a good version. Yes, it had Reflector Mage for pure value, but and we get Rebuke and a few other cards. Seems still kind of good. We'll keep this. I feel like we want more creatures, so I don't know. Yep, pass turn. Yeah, not touching Envoy here. Now we got Rebuke still open. No, he revealed a forest, so we got something planned. Oh, this deck has jokes tonight. Deck has jokes. Draw me a land. I mean, sure. Alright, we need to peel a land off the top here to even have a chance at this game. Right now we're taking 7, 8. Puts us at 5. Three. Dead. We have literally not won a game tonight. Oh, man. Why did it not pick up my sideboard? Alright, what's in my sideboard? Anguish making? Authority of the Councils. Collective Brutality. Red Hulk. Dragon Master. Heart? Really? Heart. Release. Shock and transgress. Alright. That's it. We have that for tomorrow. We'll continue to get beat pretty good tonight. Alright, well, if this isn't the basic god hand of what we want, I don't know what is. We're drawing a ton of cards. We're one land shy of reverse engineering. So oh boy. We're just going to play that. But like I say, guys, this is actually not a bad budget deck. It's a lot of fun. Especially when you get to do a lot of things. I think I'm going to change it, though, to be a little bit more controlling. So. Good stuff. Alright. Boop. Always yes. Always yield. Boop. Boop. So we drew some cards. We drew a land. We drew 2 lands and a rebuke. So, I mean, this isn't the worst here. We're actually going to get the reverse engineer. What do we got? We got 4 colors. Oh boy. 4 color guardian. That means may not have Sihili. Alright, so let's play that. Alright, well, we drew some more stuff. Let's keep on looking. Cast. Alright, well this is a thing. Alright, well we drew another land. Hit them for 1. We had to go shields down. Next turn we don't have to. And scoop. Alright, so this is the part where we go, yup, and then we go authority, And I'm not even going to bring in Negate because Saheeli's really one of the only cards that you have. We bring out the two Burrell's expertises here. They're really not that good, and we don't want them replaying things. And we bring out the Crush. So basically, our goal is to make sure they either never Cat or never Saheeli. So, well, can't ask for better. I mean, I could, but I mean, we have a stop to the combo. So they can combo off a million times, and it doesn't matter to us at that point. So that is okay. So honestly, we're just going to keep playing out tapped lands and have double authority. And just let them do whatever. So for this, next turn we can reverse engineer. Turn after that, yep, no need to block. I mean, alright. Kills our Thopter, so it slows us down a turn. Or two. Depends on how our deck feels. Nope, nope. Deck has given us a chance to reverse engineer. So we will do that. Alright. 2 lands and a rebuke. So they natural state 1. Key is how many natural states do we have? Alright, well, I'm going to put this out there. They're tapped down. And we can rebuke. So if they go for like a cat, we can just be like, no. If we get another artifact, we can reverse engineer, hold up, rebuke. Alright, so they brought in 2 natural states at least. Here comes the cat. Yeah, this has got cat written all over it. We're going to rebuke the cat. Gain some life. Cat goes to the yard. Alright, so we can Saram is good. And gain some life. And I guess we're just going to keep playing AetherFlux Reservoirs? I guess that's the game plan. Yeah, we'll take 5. Alright, so reservoir number 1. No reason to play into anything. SRAM's going to draw us cards. So what we're kind of doing is we're going to be a little greedy here. And get our next draw step. Technically we'll be only down neg. So. That's a servant. That's fine. Alright, so Port Town. No reveal. We'll have 3 of these. Let's get our draw first. Thopter is a fantastic draw. Cast that. Go to 26. And we win next turn. Seems good to me. Don't even need the SRAM. They'll target SRAM. Our opponent has disconnected. Zombie Jace was watching us. I had a watcher. So now I gotta come up with legacy decks. Pretty sure I know what I'm playing for next week. Live Magic Legacy. Hope you guys are ready. Because the other 2 I'm playing with, Ryan's got 1 tournament experience. Jay's got not much. I love Jay, though, so I know he'll come with some interesting stuff. I'm the one that's played Legacy at any type of major event. It'll be super fun. I'm pretty sure I'm going to bring a show and tell deck. Just because I do love me some show and tell. Or shall I say sneak and show? I haven't decided if it's going to be show and tell or sneak and show. Most likely elves. Reanimator is a must for me. Played a lot of it. I may bring mono red sneak as well. Yep, mono red sneak. I played a lot. See, I played a lot of different decks. So I have no problem playing a lot of different decks. With Legacy next week for the live paper, it still trying to decide which way I want to go. So if our viewers, I think our opponent just completely disconnected. Just jump right back in. Like, someone really needs to bring like a D&T build. So I don't know. I know we said no miracles, so no miracles. Well, let's keep and see what happens. We'll see what happens. Could be fun, could be bad for me. So far, looking like a bad choice. Still looking like a real bad choice. Yeah, Earl Refiner. Yeah, Can't even play the Authority. Yeah, it's a Wild Marvel deck. You fell into my trap I started on turn 1. No marvel for you. Yup. We're just gonna scoop. Can't even. Alright, so Marvel deck. I think we just bring in the other crush. That's about it. It's the only thing I worry about in the Marvel deck. Alright, what should I play in Legacy? Ooh, there's Blue-White Stoneblade I could play. It's got me written all over it. Turbo Depths. We haven't confirmed what we're bringing yet. Nope, that's a mulligan. We'll keep that. Put that on top. I have played Food Chain before. It's basically an attacker. Whee. Yep, activates, hits you in the face. They make sure your board stays clear. I mean, that does happen, but sometimes the Dynavolts just don't get there. So. It's like a 4-color or 5-color marble deck. Yep, sometimes Dynavolts just go and pew-pew on the board. Hey, it takes time. There's no need to be salty. Have fun playing. I mean, I've kind of been a little salty till I just The deck's either been feast or famine with me, but I mean, I'm playing a 20 lane deck. What do you expect? It's gonna happen. I just didn't think it was gonna happen all night, but you know. There's really not much to board clear. This is different. You're not blocking. Right now, it doesn't matter if we're playing it now or later. So if we draw land, it's good for us. So basically, we're kind of hoping we draw land. No need to block. Alright, so we drew a land. 1, 2, 3. Brawl's expertise. Play that. Alright, so we're going to play Thopter first. So you're getting 3. And that's 4. Alright, that puts us back into it. If you go to a big tournament, MGT, man, you'll find those. That's the thing. Moto's got its own meta. So you can't say the test against the Moto meta. You can get reps in and get a good feel for your deck, but the Moto meta is completely different than a big tournament meta. So I hope you go and do well. I've been to a lot. They're a lot of fun. You know, we're not dead here. Alright, so you can marvel. Moto, it's the money thing I think is the biggest. A lot of players want to play Magic Online, but they don't want to have a paper deck that costs $200 and maybe $120. Not everyone's got that type of capital. So I'd give anything to be able to draw cards right now. That's not bad. Alright, we're just gonna boop, boop, boop. See if we draw the paradoxal. Drew a land. Drew that. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Draw 5. Alright, so first things first, let's Sigardizade. We may get there tonight. Hold priority. Yep, got there. It would have been more. I gotta stop the auto yield. No. Alright, well, we got there. That was our first lasering. Moto Meadows, like I say, I think it comes down to a true just money thing. That and you don't need like 10 of some cards because you're building 3 different decks with the same card. Moto, it's just 4. So some people run a lot different decks and a lot of different things. Or they're just drafting a lot and they're building what they get from their drafts. Yeah, I guess we'll keep this. Yeah, that's our first lasering tonight. So... yeah, servant. Let's see what we draw. Drew a land, alright. It's actually not making me unhappy with that. I'm gonna say, if he lands a Marvel, I will be so angry. Alright, so we can do that. Technically, we can reverse engineer. I think we do that because we're really not under any pressure. So let's draw 3. Draw again. We got 3 rebukes, but we do have the land for reservoir. So that's not the worst. Now we're gaining life with fair. Alright, there's Robe Refiner. Yeah, I mean, we're fine with this. Alright. Inventor's Fair we will auto yield to. Alright, so first things first, let's play that. It's gotta be those first. Where is not a bad draw here? Technically, if we don't have to rebuke anything, we can whir for 0. So, I mean, right now we're not in a horrible place. You can make more Thopters. We're going to take a bit of damage. Alright, we'll take it right now. Only puts us at 12. And that's called the top deck. Alright, so let's draw. Draw 4. Alright, so yep. We're at 16. That's a Brawl's expertise. That's an interesting. That's a Bone Saw. That's another Bone Saw. Are we gonna get there off the back of Saram? That's 41. Looking for a 1-drop. It's 49. Alright. So I had the reason I shouldn't auto yield is because I had Cigar Zade out, and so I can stack it and we gain more life with the triggers on the stack. This, that, and that. Because what happens is you trigger everything and you put it all on the stack. So say you played 4 cards and you got the draws and the triggers. And since Cigar Zade lets us play all of our equipments at instant speed, there we go. We actually beat a deck tonight. I'll try to show you if we get a game where I actually have Cigar Zade out. But it does matter because say I played 4 things, and those are my 2, 3, 4, and 5 spells. So as the triggers resolve, we're gaining 5 life per and not 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you're gaining 3, 2, and 1. So you're gaining an extra 6 life off those triggers. And that's the difference between like 5 spells and 7 spells. or some number of. So I kind of want to keep this. Yeah, I don't have the white source, but we do have. So it's just how you trigger things. So Sigarda's Aid is really just a kind of like piece that makes this whole deck work really well. And when it's out there, it's fantastic. The only problem is you don't want more than one. And that's just how it works, basically. This has got to be Seth's deck. Let's rebuke that. Nope. No reveal. So next turn we'll probably Authority, and then unless we draw into either a land or an untapped land. Yep. So probably Authority first. Probably. Is that unless we draw an untapped land or a artifact. And then we're going to reverse engineer. So we drew the artifact. Not really scared of what's coming yet. So I'd rather reverse. Should have played the Port Town. But next turn we get Authority and Sigarda's Aid. Interesting. Yep. Alright, so let's aid this and that. Yep. So now we can play things at instant speed. So if, say, we draw a, one of our towers and we paradoxal our stuff. Like I said, I'm not really worried about it. It's an interesting deck. Take 10. Depending where we're at, I think he blew his hand pretty well. I think we're good to go and hold. Yep, I'll tap it down. Another rock. But we gain a life. So we need to draw something. So we're going to bounce everything. And draw a butt ton. We drew another paradoxal, but I think we're pretty dead. Cast that. Play an authority. Play that. Here, draw a card. We may just die because we just did not draw anything. Yep. We're just going to scoop at that point. Alright, so stuff that enters the battlefield. Authority, not that great there. Where is not that great. So we're just going to bring in the crushes and the fumigates. I'm not too overly worried. We do have a Cigar to Zaid. It's one of those. If we draw things, we're good. Let's keep. Alright, so we'll play a Cigar to Zaid. Pass turn, hopefully draw a Saram. I drew a land. No need to play the Bone Saws or anything like that. It's like green-white energy. Alright, well, that is kind of helpful. If we get there. So we kind of need to draw a runner land. There's one. So we may value Paradoxal here. At the end of turn, draw 3 cards, see if we can't draw a land. So. Yep, we take a buttload of damage. Alright, so we're going to draw 3. Hopefully draw an untapped land. And we did. Alright, so... I think we still do this. That kills everything. module, module. Alright. So we'll do this. Cigarzade. Reservoir. And now we're going to hold priority. This is why you don't auto yield. So now we have casted all of these spells, and now this is going to be spell 5. We're not drawing cards, but as you can see, makes a big difference. I should have probably played the Reservoir first and then the Aid. But now we have Rebuke up. We have the win next turn. So not too worried about it. Alright, so we're going to bounce Aid and all its friends. And we gain 1 life. And he scoops. Yep. Alright, that works. And we'll just run it back. Run it back. That's how it works. Is basically we're getting, as you noticed, 5 each turn. So it does matter, and it does count a lot. So I hope you guys say something for me, because I am building beds tomorrow. My kids' bunk beds come in tomorrow, so. Took the day off from work. We'll keep this. Tap, land, go. Reveal. Aid. Not playing anything? Fantastic. Now we have Rebuke open. Yep, they're getting their big kid beds finally. So 500 pounds, 600 pounds of beds are showing up. And they'll be here between noon and 4 tomorrow, they told us. You, sir, do not get a Dynavolt tower. That is a negative. And so I'd take off from work because this was what they said. And no, that is not the front door. I'm actually in the basement. Same thing. Don't feel like dealing with that. My office is in the basement, which I'm completely happy with. Bounce, bounce. Nope, you can totally. And now we gain a life. Yep, it's to gain some more energy. Yeah, he's got the fragmentize. It's not nice. May have to value this guy again. Paradoxal for 2, draw 2. No. We're gonna do that. Totally equipping up the octopus with a bone saw, by the way, guys. He's got 1 card left. It's a cub. Alright, so he is blocking. The thing is, does he crew it up? No, there's no bonus for me, but I will say Card Hoarder's been one of my favorite dealers. I've been dealing with them for 8 years. Long time. Now it's a Vigilant Octopi. Nope. That's fine. He's flickering it all over the place. No. Carter is a great dealer. Absolutely great. Everyone I've dealt with is great. Draw. so now we do this. Octopi. Octopi. Alright, so now what we're going to do is, yes. 1, 2, 3. Alright. We'll draw that. I think we got the game pretty well handled. No flicker. Play again. Oh, this feels... I think we're in a good spot. I think we're fine. Alright. So before we play... Let's play that. Turn off auto yields. I did it the wrong way. We drew another SRAM, it didn't matter. Cathar shield. Well, at this point, I'm going to give him the option to block SRAM. Just so I can play another SRAM. Just saying. So he's taking 2. Good lord, it was a while off. Alright, but we won, so we're going to end it here, guys. Really solid night. And we ended with 2 wins. Still losing, but it was still a fun deck. It's a super fun budget deck, so if you want to take it to an F&M, I'm sure it would do. You probably win 2 games out of 3. Maybe 1 and 2, depending on what you go run up against. Deck itself is a lot of fun. And I just have fun playing it. So I'll be back tomorrow night. We do have Mardu Walkers for tomorrow night, so that's already queued up. Looks like a lot of fun. So we'll be playing that, and then other than that, guys, as always, if you love what you saw, love just hanging out, let us know. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good night.